EAA is happening in Oshkosh, one of the largest air shows and gatherings of plane enthusiasts around the country. In fact, I met some on my trip to O'Hare.
Oh, there you go. I think we're going to talk about that later. And this weekend, Milwaukee Air and Water Show will be at the lakefront once again. Jenna Wells got a special preview today from the sky. She's live at the lakefront. Jenna, welcome back to dry land, I guess?
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, I was up in the sky today. That's because we were the only news team here in Milwaukee to climb on board the Beechcraft C-45H Expediter Warbird. We got to take a little ride around the lakefront today. It's one of the planes that you may see this weekend. Check it out. This is one of the planes that will be part of the Milwaukee Air and Water Show this weekend. That was around noon today. That's me on the plane, obviously. We took off from the 128th Air Refueling Wing, and pilot Anthony Quadrani took us on a quick flight across the lakefront. He said this plane was originally built in 1941 as an AT-11 and served in the Army as a bomber trainer from 1941 to 1950. Then it was reconditioned as the C-45H model, going to the Air Force from 1952 to 1960. The pilot told us it's his first time showing off this plane at the Milwaukee Air and Water Show this weekend.
Ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a pilot, and ever since I could remember, that's all I wanted to do was fly airplanes. So I've flown airplanes and been around airplanes my entire life, and flown everything between the J3 Cub and the Boeing 747, and now I'm a pilot for United Airlines.
He described the plane as basically a Suburban in the sky, and that is really what it felt like. It wasn't that scary, guys. That exact plane will actually be dropping the RE/MAX skydiving team's parachutes over the lakefront on Saturday and Sunday. You can see behind me here, setup for the Milwaukee Air and Water Show is already in full swing. If you're going up and down Lincoln Memorial and you're seeing all those tents, you're seeing the food trucks, you're seeing the beer trucks, those are some of the seating areas and viewing areas for that Air and Water Show. Tomorrow is their big rehearsal day. So when you hear the loud planes going by, that's what they're doing. They're doing a quick run through before everything kicks off on Saturday and Sunday. I'll give you some more details about that coming up at 5 o'clock. Bill, Amanda.
I don't know about a Chevy Suburban, but that plane, that silver bright metallic, that's a work of art. I really thought that was a beautiful airplane.
Yeah, it is. And I can't wait to hear all about your experience, Jenna. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome back. Hometowns time, and man, oh man, there is going to be a lot of extra traffic in the skies over Wisconsin this week. EAA's Air Venture already started Monday in Oshkosh, and then this weekend, Milwaukee's eyes will turn to the skies.
That's right. The Air and Water Show returns to the lakefront Saturday and Sunday. And our Jenna Wells did a little flying of her own today. She joins us now live. And Jenna, how was it?
That is right, Natalie and Jessup. Right now, I'm live at the lakefront near Bradford and McKinley Beach. You can see all of the tents behind me here already set up along Lincoln Memorial Drive for the Milwaukee Air and Water Show happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Today is fly-in day for a lot of the performers in this show. Many of them are going to be flying into the 128th Air Refueling Wing. That's where I started my day today and had the special opportunity of flying on a Warbird, riding in one of the planes that actually will be in the Air and Water Show. Check this out. Really cool plane. We have a really cool pilot. Yeah, really good, best way to describe it, right? Me and my photojournalist Nathan boarded the C-45H Warbird today around noon, flown by civilian pilot Anthony Quadrani. He told us the plane was originally built in 1941 and served in the Army before it was reconditioned into its current model for the Air Force from 1952 until 1960. Pilot Quadrani took us over Lake Michigan and along the lakefront, right in the same spots where the plane will be flying for the air show Saturday and Sunday, with the RE/MAX skydiving team parachuting down from it. That plane is going to be one of about 24 performing both civilian and military in this weekend show.
We try to spice it up and keep it new and different every year, so it's not the same thing every year, and bring performers here from all parts of the country and the world that haven't been here before. It'll give us all an opportunity to celebrate America, America's 250, and celebrate aviation, and inspire the next generation.
Now again, even though the air show is Saturday and Sunday, you may hear and see some planes along the lakefront tomorrow. That's because Friday is rehearsal day. They're going to do a full run through of the plans for Saturday and Sunday. They're expecting around 250,000 people to attend the Milwaukee Air and Water Show this weekend.
Jenna looks normal. You don't look too pale or green or anything like that. Did you do any barrel rolls or anything? You feel okay?
There was one moment before we landed where they did like this fun little tilt that was spooky. That one definitely got me. But the rest of it, it was a pretty smooth ride. He described the plane like a Suburban in the air, and that's kind of how it felt. Yeah.
All right, well, glad you're back on the ground, safe and sound. A fun day, Jenna. Thank you very much.